My name is Janine Knight. I am the Virtual Content Specialist for grades K through 2, students with disabilities in science. This presentation will be focusing on cooperative learning groups, continuing from the previous video, to support struggling students with comprehension through peer-assisted learning experiences. While the Jigsaw method has been around since at least the 1970s, it's still a relevant approach grounded in evidence. How does the Jigsaw strategy work? So first you group students strategically into groups of 5 or 6 people. We call those groups the home groups. Then you chunk the material that you want them to comprehend into smaller parts. In this case, it's a video. Then the students choose the topic they are interested in, and each member of the home group chooses a different topic. As we move into step 4, the students will be then breaking apart and joining new expert groups where they will become an expert on their topic. They compare their ideas and work together to prepare some kind of presentation to give to their home groups. And during this time, in stage 4, gaps in individual students' knowledge can be filled, misconceptions can be cleared up, and important concepts can be reinforced. And once they have accomplished their goal in their expert group, they move back to their home group, and the experts take turns teaching their chunk of content. The others in the group are taking notes, listening, and learning. And then last but not least, of course, there is an assessment piece where the teacher, as the facilitator, will make sure all students get a basic understanding of the material from all of the chunks. So we're going to focus now on the home groups in the Jigsaw method. So the class is broken up into the small groups initially in home groups of 4 to 6 students. And here is what it looks like. For some reason, when I present my screen, it does not present this in large view. It's only black. So I'm going to keep it in edit mode. So what does this look like? A home group online would be all students in the same frame on a Google Meet, Zoom, or Teams meeting. And if you're in person, the home groups would be set at the given tables that they have in their classroom. So here students are introduced to the chunks of material. For the solstices and equinox video, the students would watch the entire video together and talk about which topic and question they would prefer to focus on. There should only be one expert per topic or question in each home group. So each member of the home group chooses a topic. The member will become an expert in that group with a different set of group members. The experts will be expected to return to their home groups to teach the members of their home group all about their topic. So, what do the expert groups look like? So the online expert groups would be in digital breakout rooms. So I am going to show you how to set up a digital breakout room using Google Meets. So I'm going to open up a new tab. I'm going to click the Apps menu, click Meet, start a new meeting, start an instant meeting, get rid of this, turn my camera off, and my microphone off. So you will notice that up here on this toolbar, there's Show Everyone, there's Chat with Everyone, and there's Activities. So for breakout rooms, you are going to click Activities. We're going to click Breakout Rooms, and we're going to click Set Up Breakout Rooms. So we want 4 rooms because there's 4 questions. We want to set the timer. Let's set it for 15 minutes. It's 1 question, and the video is about a little under 2 minutes. Click OK. And then we want to, I'm going to go here to breakout room 1. We want to name the group. So we have Solstice 1, Solstice 2, we have Equinox 2, Equinox 3, Equinox 4, Equinox 5, Equinox 6, Equinox 7, Equinox 8, Equinox 9, Equinox 10, Equinox 11, Equinox 12, Equinox 13, Equinox 14, Equinox 15, Equinox 16, Equinox 17, Equinox 18, Equinox 19, Equinox 20, Equinox 21, Equinox 22, Equinox 23, Equinox 24, Equinox 25, Equinox 26, Equinox 27, Equinox 28, Equinox 29, Equinox 30, Equinox 31, Equinox 32, Equinox 33, Equinox 34, Equinox 35, Equinox 36, Equinox 37, Equinox 38, Equinox 39, Equinox 40, Equinox 41, Equinox 42, Equinox 43, Equinox 44, Equinox 45, Equinox 46, Equinox 47, Equinox 48 Equinox 1, and we have Equinox 2. So each of the breakout rooms will have students in it in the expert groups. For these questions, we can always shuffle the students. Also, in each breakout group, they will be each working on the question that relates to the solstice question 1, solstice question 2, equinox question 1, equinox question 2. Then you would click open rooms. And you'll notice this is the main room. So breakout rooms are in session. I am able to join into each room by clicking join, and that is what I would do. I would be going from room to monitor. Then I can click close rooms and bring everybody back at the same time in the event I see everybody's done. And it will give this red bar at the top of all the breakout rooms that the breakout room is ending in that amount of seconds. And that's how you set up breakout rooms. Okay, so that's what it would look like in digital breakout rooms online. But what about in class? But here in the expert group, the students will choose roles and get their job done, complete their task. So how do they choose roles? Well, here's a quick video, 60 seconds, to show how students choose roles in their expert groups to manage learning and presentation preparation.
In today's lesson, we're going to take a look at more applications of exponential functions. Have a quick peek at our roles and our groups.
Every day in class, we are assigned a table group. We get to work with a bunch of different people.
We're going to go ahead and randomize you guys here.
And you're assigned roles. So I'm scribe. The scribe is the person who's writing down what you're thinking. The speaker is the one who's presenting your information. The inquirer is the one going up to our teacher whenever your group has a question. And then the manager, they're in charge of the materials and making sure that everyone is on task. And then we need to write a key at the top. Our teacher is walking around the room and seeing how we're collaborating.
Nice.
And then at the end, he calls on different groups. The simple interest had more money in the account.
Yeah.
When we're doing assigned roles, everyone is involved in answering a problem. That definitely helps making sure that you can grasp concepts.
So that video was from Edutopia, which is a blog that I do follow, and I highly recommend. So once they have their roles chosen, they can get right to their task. So here are some expert group presentation ideas. The one I'm focusing on today and one that I like is Google Slides. And this Google Slides presentation was created like a student journal. So now I'm in my expert group and I am let's say I'm in expert group 2. I'm just going to click that and I'm brought to a graphic organizer. So I am not able to edit the graphic organizer in present view. So of course the students would know that they're going to stay in edit view. They would type their name in the box. Even though they're in first grade, they should be able to type at least their first name. Then they would watch the video together. In this case, it is 1 minute and 45 seconds. Focus just on the part of the video that they need to answer this question. Here's summer solstice. So they would watch the video, discuss it, and then they would each come up with an answer and they would help each other to type it. So just like in Google Docs, the students have the choice to type in the box. Summer solstice in the northern hemisphere happens when ... Or they can choose tools, voice type, but the voice type is in the speaker notes. So here is that same tool you see in my Google Docs. And you click this, The summer solstice in the northern hemisphere happens when? And their answer will be recorded and recognized, but in the speaker notes. So they do have that option of voice typing or typing in the box. This way, every member of the group can assist each other in writing a cohesive answer to each question